chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Don't you wanna thrift with me? Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Don't you wanna thrift with me? Thick chicks, we just be.
Hi, you guys, and welcome back to ThiChicThrifts, where you come for the fashion, honey. But I hope you stay, cause you know I love you. Yes. Hey. What's happening? Hey, y'all. How you doing? Today is going to be a little different. Welcome to ThiChicThrifts. If you are new here, I am your host, Shenitra, aka the Sugar Mama. Yeah. Okay. Hey, girl. How you doing? Listen, I hope you are enjoying this so far because, honey, the love, I hope you can feel it. I hope you can feel it. I hope you can feel it. So listen, I'm usually here doing all things thrifted, steals, deals, bargains, what have you. But we recently did a live because I do a live once a month. But in our live, I had on some bangles and I showed them in a vlog. So make sure you're checking out the vlog. But I showed them in a vlog some a jewelry that I made, and I made them using a big, large pair of hoops. So I had a really big request to show how I made these bangles. So we're going to do that today. There will be no haul. It's just going to be a straight DIY. We're doing something a little different because I wanted to make sure you guys go step by step because it's very simple. And then we'll get back to thrifting, of course, next week. But I love you before we go any further to all of my people who and family members, honey, because once you subscribe, you are not just a subscriber, honey. You are family. I love you and I thank you so much. So kick back, relax, go dig in all your jewelry and find some old hoops, some old beads and jewelry. And go ahead and come on, make some of these bangles. So let's jump on in. I'll show you the outfit of the day and then we'll jump into the DIY. All right, so for the outfit of the day, you guys, it's really simple. You guys have already seen my hair, so I'm not really going to do another DIY or tutorial talk. We ain't going to do all that, but this is the hairstyle still. I'm rocking this till I can't rock it no more, y'all. I love this hairstyle. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to do, but it's real comfortable. Throw a bonnet on, wake up, I'm out the door. So this is just a one piece, really simple. I may do a side screen of me in the entire outfit, step back a little further, but it's just a really vintage. I found it while thrifting years ago and I've been having it for years and I kind of just pulled it out today because it is a little chilly, but I love the vibrant colors. I'll turn around so you can see. And it's a little oversized. It's not tight at all, very loose. It has two pockets. It's very comfortable. When I tell y'all comfortable, I mean comfortable. So I love this. I hope you guys like it. It's more of a tie-dye style, kinda, sorta, but the colors are so vibrant and beautiful. I hope you guys like it. And like I said, I hope I remember to put the side by side so you can see the entire outfit. Just throw it on with some Nikes. You know I love a good platform or a good wedge. So throw it on with those with a flower. I hope you like it. Now let's go ahead and jump into what you came here for, honey, which is this quick DIY. Okay, so I'll go and I'll run through the things that you're going to need first. You're not going to need a lot of things. Now, I chose to go get new beads and new material because I wanted to be able to show you guys exactly how to make these, how I went and did it. But if you have some old jewelry laying around and it has the proper size hole for this particular DIY, feel free to use some old jewelry because on my previous bangles, I did use some old stones and jewelry to go on it. But since I made gold last time, I wanted to do silver. So I went ahead to Michael's and just purchased some new beads and stones to use. I will say, make sure you go on the website and Google a coupon, because I was able to do a 20% off coupon on my purchase for Michaels. If you sign up for, of course, the website, the email address, you'll get more coupons. Go in, buy you one set, keep it, use that 20% off, go in again, do it another time. You get more off. So I'm going to show you really quick the materials, and then we'll jump into the DIY or how to do it. It's really simple. Shouldn't take you more than 10, 15 minutes to do, unless you're doing something real fancy and, doing too much. So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to stand here and show you piece by piece, and then when we get to the board or the table, I'll try to show them all in kind of, I don't want to say slow motion, but a little bit slower so you can get more of a view on what I'm using. But it's really simple. Don't go out and buy nothing spectacular and fancy. You can, but this, I went to my local beauty supply store and I purchased these huge earrings. And like I said, I used earrings, hoops. They're really, really thin hoops, and I'll show you in a second. But as you can see how large those ringlets are, and they come in all different sizes. Now this was $2 for all of these, and I got 2 sets. Now if you choose to make a silver and a gold, just get a silver and a gold, but it has to be, see how thin, can you see how thin those are? They're really, really thin. Find your thinnest hoops that you can find, but the largest. And if you look at that, you can see now that I can just put my hand through there with plenty room. And then there's a size right before it, and you can see what size you need. The reason I get these is because it just depends on your size, the size of your wrist and your hand. So it gives you options on which size you need. If you have a smaller wrist, there is a smaller one, then there's a medium, and there's an extra large. But whichever one fits you best, but make sure you remember you're going to also be putting beads. So don't make it too small that the beads don't fit once you try to put your hand through. So like I said, these you can get from your local beauty supply store. You should be able to. All beauty supply stores have tons of these little fake or knockoff hoops, silver, whatever color you choose. And they're either 99 cents or $1.99, which mine were $1.99. And in my vlog, I actually show you, if you're in the Virginia Beach area on Holland Road, there's a new beauty supply store, and it is massive, and they had all types of stuff. So if you need to see which store I went to, if you're in this area, make sure you check out the vlog, because I did show it in the vlog. You're gonna need, this one has 2 sets, of course, 2 of each one. So I got 2. I can make 4, or I can make 2 depending on how many beads I purchase. Now, the only other thing you're going to need, of course, is jewelry or beads. Now like I said, I went to Michael's, and I'll show you the beads that I got from there. So hold on one second and I'll get it for you. Okay, of course, first step, you're going to remove the earrings from the packaging and decide which size you're going to need or you're going to use. And then just move the rest where you need it. And all you're doing is taking off the beads. Let's get the cutter. Of course, you can use scissors for this. A simple pair of scissors to remove the beads. You're just going to take these. Do not remove anything on the earring. Leave the earring as is. And all you're doing, can you see this little, hold on. See that little point there that you put in your ear? You're going to use that as your guide to put through your beads. Start at whatever, you're going to start at whatever like design you want. If you want to start with these, you can. Whatever design you would like to start with, it's up to you. It's at your discretion, however you want the pattern to be. So can you see the hole inside of there? All you're doing is guiding that through. You can open it up just a little and you're putting it through. That's it's just that simple. You see that? So we have these. You have to pick your pattern. So once you pick your pattern, now these may have to go on screw. I had to screw these on. They fit. You just had to screw them. So be careful with the size of the hole. Make sure you check the hole before you purchase them. So we're going to go with, let's start with this pattern. You see that? And sometimes you just got to screw it on there to get it through. It just depends on the earring and the bead that you use. So I'm going to start this pattern going and then I'll come back to you guys. It's moving. It's just moving slow. So as soon as I get them down to where I want it, you don't want to put too many. You don't want it too heavy. I think I'm going to stop it here. We don't want too many on there. And once we put this one, we'll put another small one. Okay, can you see the pattern? So we have small, clear, and then I guess glittery. Small, clear, glittery. And then I'll come back to you guys and we'll go on to the next one. So let me know if you have any other questions. Okay, I wanted to come back just to show you guys. Sometimes you could, if you have to make it a little wobbly while you're doing it, this is what it's looking like so far. But you can either stop here, keep going. It's your preference. It's really, really clear, so I hope you can see it. But this is the pattern that I have going. And if you have to screw them on, sometimes, I'll show you. Sometimes if it goes on, when you push it on, sometimes you have to screw these to get it past your little hump here, because every hole on every piece of jewelry is different. So all you have to do is screw it and it will eventually take the shape of whatever you got. And once you get it on there, my next one is a clear one. And you just put it on here and you just keep on going. And sometimes if you open it up a little more for now, you can. It's okay, because we're going to shape it back to what we want. See what I mean? You just screw it and there it is. And once you got them on there, I could stop here and be just fine. But I only have one left, so I'm going to go ahead and put this last bead onto here. And then we'll go ahead and I'll show you how to close this off and turn it into a bangle. As you can see, it's already pretty much a bangle already. As you can see, look at that. It's already a bangle. So I'll show you how to close it up and lock it in. But I hope you guys like it so far. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Would you wear this? Are you going to make you a pair? And for literally less than 20 bucks, I can make these and probably a ring. So I'm probably going to leave one of these out so I can make, and a couple of those so I can make me a ring. So if we have enough left, I'll show you how to do that too. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, you guys, so that took me literally less than 5 minutes to exchange the beads from one earring to the next. Now, if you wanted to wear these as earrings, they are kind of weighty because of the size of this particular clear bead. The rest of them are very light, but these have a little weight to them, so they probably would pull your ear a little too much unless you put less of these on there. But I wanted to show you again. Can you see how that piece of the earring is sticking out? You want that away from you. Point it away from you. And all you're going to do is take your pliers and you want to go, you're just rolling it. See that? Only thing I did was roll roll that particular hook, that same little piece back, and it's just like you're locking it. And the more you roll it, the tighter it will get. That's all I'm doing. Now you can take these and it will smash. You can smash. You can use this middle piece here, this flat piece here, to smash it. That way it does not touch, cut, scrape you, whatever, what have you. You just kind of bending it away from you when you do that. That's it. And you're done with this particular bangle. Now I did switch it and make it a different size, so now it is perfect for me. I could have went a little bit smaller, but I didn't want the beads, too tight on my wrist when I wear these. So I'm probably going to tighten this just a little more to make it a little bit smaller. But this is perfect. You can wear it like this. But like I said, try it on your wrist to see what size would be best for you. And that's pretty much it on how you make it. So I'll make the second one, and then I'll come back and show you how to tighten it again just to make sure you have it. And then we'll show with the outfit that I have on today, and then we'll be done. So if you have any questions, make sure you let me know, and I'll be right back with the second bangle. All right, you guys. So once again, we are back at our second bangle, and I'm showing you that you want this pointed away from you, this earring back. You want that pointed away from you. And all you're going to do is take your pliers, the skinny needle nose, and you're just gripping them and twirling it, pulling it towards you. You're twisting it under. You're just kind of twisting it under itself. And all you're doing is making, see how that, you're just making that closure, kind of making a circle or a hook. And once you've hooked it, all you have to do is use the inside of this and squeeze, and it will not pinch you. It will not break. Don't be too rough when you're twisting it back. You're twisting back towards you. So you have them in your hand. You have the back of the ear pointed away from you, and you're just twisting back towards you. Twist back towards you. You're making a loop or a J or a hook. And once you've made your hook, all you're doing with these is pushing it down. Put them in between here, and squeeze down. And it's just going to move, squish that. So see how flat that is now? It's flat, and now all you have to do is put it on. And I'm going to put both of them on with my jewelry, and then I'll show you with the outfit. And as a matter of fact, we have some left, and I'll show you how to make a quick ring to go with these. So here we go. All right, as you can see, one of them is bigger than the other because I chose to make one a little bit larger. So I'm probably going to take it off and put it on this same size here, so it'll be the same size as the other one. If you mess up, take your time. I went with the smallest one, which was the very first. I should have just went with the very first one. But this is about the same size. The second one is the same size as the middle. I used the middle one on here. And it's still a little too big for my little wrist. But if you put the first one on first, it's just going to dangle around. So you're still good to go. It's not going to come off. It's not going to move. Not going to break. But that's how they'll look together. You can wear them one by one. You can wear them together. Or you can wear them with something like this. And I'll show you in a second how to make a ring. So hold on one second and then I'll show you. Let's go. Okay, now for the ring, you will need, I have, as you can see, a container filled with just lots of jewelry making equipment, but you will need beading wire. You will need beading wire. Now, I use beading wire because it's a lot sturdier and it's more pliable, so it's easier to use. Scoot up a little. But you will also need wire cutters. These are just a simple pair, like I showed you earlier, of wire cutters. You can get a whole kit for like $10, $12 at the crafting store. But I'm just going to take these same beads and we're just going to use this beading wire to wire it through. But in order to make our ring, let me find, here we go. I always get these from the craft store and they're just like little ring makers. You see how you can open these to your desired size? See that? You can open and close these. Remember back in the days, like when you was little and you used to wear these rings and then you can open them and close them to your desired size. Well, those are the ones and they sell these at the craft store. So I'm just going to take a simple one of these and some beading wire and my beads and we'll go ahead and get started. So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to kind of lay them out in this form. This is kind of the style I'm going for. And it kind of looks weird now, but you'll see what I mean once I finish. I'm going to use the bead wire to go through these and connect them. And I'll show you in a second how. But that's kind of the pattern I'm going for. Now with the beading wire, all you do is unravel it. Can you see that? You just unravel it. And you want to cut off a long piece. You're kind of just winging it. I'm just going to cut off about that much. And you just kind of want to push it through and hook it onto there so you don't have to worry about looking and trying to find it again. You're going to use your wire cutters and then just cut off that piece that you want. Lay your beading down. You don't have to, this does not have to be straight and neat. You just want to put that through the bead hole. I'm going to see if any of these will look cute inside of here also. So we're going for that pattern and you're just sliding these down to the desired form that you want, and then I'll come back and show. All right, you guys, so because this one is silver, it's a little harder for you to see, but if you're doing it right, it should look something like this when you get toward the end of your wrapping. It's just a lot of wires in the inside, and all you have to do to tighten them up and move them out of your way is to take these and twist. So once we get to the end and you're done wrapping them as much as you can in the base, you just want to start pulling and tightening. And all you're doing is going around your stone, pulling and tightening. See how the back of that looks now? Where you sit your actual finger. That's where you put your finger. And now this is going to be the top of the ring. It's a little hard to see because it's silver, but do you see how that sits like that? See that? Isn't that pretty? And all I took was 4 beads, 4 clear ones. I put the little skinny stones in between those, and then sat that one on the top. And now it kind of just looks like a cascading ring. And no matter what direction you put the ring on, I'll take this one off. This one looks like this now. And then I can squeeze it. Once I put it on, I can squeeze it to my desired finger size. There we go. See that? Look at that. Isn't that cool? So now we have a whole set, and I'll get up and show you the bangles and the ring together. Look at that. It's more like a 3D. So here we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to probably lock it in just a little bit more because my finger is small. If you just tighten it to your desired size, that's where my finger goes. And I'll show you the set in a second. So let me tighten this up and we'll get to showing you the end. All right, you guys, so you cannot tell that these are earrings if you're wearing them. And if you can, you mind somebody's business. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can tell, like, you too close. Because otherwise, you cannot tell this is not just a bangle set. I'm going to step back just a little so the camera or the lights don't pick it up too much. I'm going to turn this down just a little. And look how the ring looks with it. And like I said, all you did was put these beads on one strand of beading wire, wiring it through itself, and then you want to sit that one on top of it with the same beading wire, and then all you're doing is connecting it to this, which is just wrapping it around the base or the inside. I'll show you again. Can you see that? You're just wrapping it around the base. See that base? That base inside of there? You're taking all of that excess wire and wrapping it around that base. And then you put your ring on. And then you can squeeze it to your desired size. And like I said, they sell these at the craft store. You can wear it on this finger. I could wear it, hold on, let me see. I can wear it on this finger if you want to wear a statement, wear it as a statement piece. You can wear it on that finger there. I like to wear mine in the middle, but I'm going to put it back on the middle and I'm going to show you again these together. But that is how that's looking together. Like, I don't know where I'm going tomorrow, but I'm going to put these on when I go. I might just go to Wiley World, honey. I might just go to Target. I'm going somewhere so I can clank these together. So if I went slow enough, let me know. And if I went too fast on something, let me know. But I tried to do it as lengthy or as slow as I possibly could so you can get at least the gist of what I'm saying, because it's very simple. All you're doing is on the bangles, putting the beads on the wire. The most important thing is get the smallest earring size. See that gauge? See how thin that is? Get the smallest gauge you can find. And when you go to the craft store or you have beads at home, make sure the hole is big enough to fit that gauge. Once you figure that out, you ready, girl. Red. And then all you're doing is locking it. And I showed you how to do the lock. Just a simple twist back. Hold on, let me fix the camera. We're going to get y'all up in the bow, honey. But yeah, this is just, look at that, girl. For less than $20, I now have 2 new bangles and a ring to match. I hope you guys like it. Now we're going to get to my favorite part of the video, but honey, this is the look all together if I were to wear these. And do you see the coloration coming on strong with me, y'all? Yes, come on. Then look, feels like a genie. Where my braid at? Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Did I just genie these bangles together and this set? Did I just do that? Look how pretty that looks. Yes. Come on, girl. I hope you try this. Please make sure you guys try this. Now we're going to get to my favorite part of the video, you guys. All right. So I hope that was at least pliable enough for you to receive and to understand. I hope you like that. I love this, y'all. Y'all feeling this color? Yeah, I was thinking about you. Yes, I was. So, like I said, I really hope that you guys understood the way I explained everything. I tried to go as slow as I could and get as close as I could, but please let me know if you have any questions, any comments. And by all means, you don't have to go out and buy jewelry. The other set that I made, I had already had some stones like these. As long as it has a hole with a gauge big enough to go onto the actual hoop, per se, hoop earring, perfect. Every bead is different, but you want to make sure that bead has a significant size hole. See how that hole is? You can see that. And that's how you know that hole is big enough. When you can see how open that is, that's how you know if that's big enough to fit on the earring. If you want to, buy your hoop earrings from your local beauty supply store and then go to the craft store and try the beads on. Take one bead at the end of the actual strand, the end of the strand, push it down, and you should be able to stick one in there just to see if it fits without even purchasing the bead first. That last strand is just at the end of a hook, and it just has this plastic wire on it, or it's like a plastic beading wire. If not, make sure that that hole looks like that. I'm going to show you the other one. This is what the hole looked like on that one. See how open that is? You can literally see through that. You can see that. If it's too small, something like this, like you really can't even see this in my hand. See that hole? That is too small. You can barely even see that in my hand. Okay, there you go. You see that? That is too small. That's why that wouldn't fit. And it was just stationary to keep the other beads together. So just wanted to show you an example of what not to buy. But as long as you can see the hole, like I said, as long as you can see a hole and it looks bigger than what you know, but you can bring the earrings with you in the craft store to make sure, to make it a little easier. But this is the finished product. I love, love, love them. They are bangly. You hear that? Because if they ain't making the noise, honey, they ain't banging. If they ain't banging, like mine say, I ain't gonna be no banging. If they not banging, you're not doing something right. They got to be jingling, baby. Like, you want people to hear you coming, y'all. So I hope you love these. Use the beads or jewelry at your discretion. Don't be using your fancy jewelry on these. These are just costume jewelry. And that's just my opinion. You don't want to use your fancy jewelry. Now, you can, honey. If you got it like that, then you go ahead and do it like that. But this is what this going to be. So, I love you. We're going to get to... I just said we're going to get to it, but y'all know I can't go nowhere without telling you how much I love you today. This was pretty fun. Usually I'm doing, if you're new here, usually I'm doing Thrifted, which is, I've already started thrifting for the next video. Usually we're doing thrifting, steals, deals, bargains. Honey, I'll be hunting them sales and I'll be telling you where to go get them. Because saving your money is more important than anything. So I hope that I'm teaching you or you're learning tricks to be a little more fruitful with your coins, because you can be cute on a budget. So I love you dearly. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you banging with your bangles, baby. I love y'all so much, and I really hope that you understood my steps. And like I said, if not, leave me a comment and you know I got you. If I need to break something down, go a little slower. I'm from Houston, so, you know, we screwed up. We know how to slow it down or down. We know how to slow it down around here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, though. I love you. I love you. And most importantly, y'all, come on, Jesus. You know God loves you. So you are beautiful. Everything you have already is enough. Whatever you do to accessorize it is even better, honey. But just look for them deals and them budgets, honey. Stay on budget. And this is how you do it. So I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. And if you want me to do another DIY, y'all know I got you. I will do a DIY on my flower if anybody wants to do one. So y'all know I love my flowers. If that ain't the simplest thing ever, but I'll definitely show you if you want me to. We're going to jump back into probably a haul next week, but let me know if you make yours. I love y'all. God loves you. Make sure you talk to God today, honey. Tell him you love him. I hope he had a wonderful day too. Lord, every day I pray. You know, that's one of my prayers. Lord, I pray that you have an outstanding day today and that more people come closer to you. And if there's anything I can do to assist that, that's what I'm here for you. That's what this channel is really here for, y'all. Come on, Jesus. I love y'all. Have a great day, you guys. Bye. Or should I
We
say,
just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we
I
just
love
be
y'all.
thrifting. Don't you wanna thrift with me? Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick